Hey guys, this is John. I'm playing Itsuki in 1 minute on chess.com. I'm going to play 10 games, keep track of my results. I got off the plane from Dallas, Texas earlier today. I was down there commentating at the US Junior Championships. It was a lot of fun. I didn't play any chess myself the entire weekend though, so I'm kind of in the mood to play some fast and loose bullets, so let's see how it goes. I'm already down 10 seconds. Great. All right, so let's play the bishop back here. I'd really like to play this, but now I'm going to get into d3, it looks like. Okay, I'll dive in. I could have perhaps held off on that, but I'll play it. And let's go knight e4. He seems pretty weak on the light squares. Ooh, now I get a chance to do this. This seems difficult for white. Let's just probe those light squares. Ooh, pick off this pawn. That's a really nice pawn to pick off. Let's go here. I'm just going to try to take this. Let's take. Okay, so up. 2 pawns here, and rook d3 is coming. So this should be fatal. Queen takes g7, but then the resignation. All right, so 2780. 1 for 1. Not half for half, as I mistakenly put in my last clock as a weapon video on the first game. Okay, just going to search for another 1 minute game. Try to play a variety of opponents. But yeah, I'm going to look to track my results going forward because I'm a big fan of this method. Okay, playing the same opponent. Looks like they clicked on my seek. Okay, this guy seems like a system type player, so let's see if I can somehow take advantage. I'm going to play b4, stake out some space if possible. Rook c1 maybe? Yeah, these players are tricky because they know their systems really well. I'm going to play this to cause max pawn break confusion. Let's take here. Take with the bishop. I'm on the knight. Queen bishop battery. Let's jump in here. This pawn is potentially hanging. Okay, I'm going to go here. I like the fact that I'm hitting c6 a few times. I'm not going to take that yet, though. Yeah, still not take it. I'd like b4 to be a little bit more stable, so defend. Okay, let's take that. Knight c6 is a threat. Okay, let's guard against knight d3. Let's go here. Still a bit slower than I'd like here, but okay, let's take this. Good position to work with. Let's go here. Need to start creating some threats. Bishop d5, perhaps. Stop h4, though, first. I don't think there's a threat here yet. I can take with the queen. He missed that, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to play queen d8 next, so he's going to sack the house. Okay. Let's back this up. Let's give a check. Oh, I need to play faster, though. Did not mean to do that. Okay, but I have him on the run. These checks. Confusion? Okay. I meant to when I was sequentially checking him from the first rank to the second rank to the third rank. I meant at some point to skip a rank. That's a very useful bullet tip. So your opponent is expecting you to continue checking with the rook up the ranks. But if you go from, say, a check on the first rank to immediately putting your rook on the third rank without check, so playing like rook e1, check, they move their king to, say, d2, and then you play rook e3, that's actually a very good method of confusing them because they're probably pre-moving that king move to the third rank. So just to illustrate what I'm talking about here, I was trying to move fast and I went like this, but what I should have done, optimal bullet technique, play this move, rook e3, because then their pre-move probably would have been canceled, and I would have won on time even quicker. All right, so 2 for 2. Let's keep going here. Yeah, black just started sacrificing stuff. I think I can get better in those time scrambles. You know, like I tend to start moving pretty randomly because I don't believe my mouse speed is that great for my rating. I usually win a lot of my games on the board with some mouse speed mixed in, but it's not my biggest strength, I would say. So looking to improve that over time. I do use like a noiseless gaming mouse. It's nothing super impressive. I use this for all of my online chess, and I've kind of decided on this mouse because it doesn't make a lot of noise. It's pretty simple. It's cheap. I think I'm on my second one now. Actually, I think I have 2. I use one with my laptop, and I just keep it in my laptop bag. But some of these really hypersensitive mice I haven't had too much luck with in the past. So, okay, Capital is the next opponent. Yeah, and I've just been putting out random seeks. I think it caps the rating plus or minus 300 or 400 points, something like that. Let's try for F5. Look to cramp my opponent here. Okay, I'll take that, and I'm going to go here next move. Rook E2, I have Knight C3, which seems annoying. So, okay, let's play F4, considering he went there. Okay, I actually didn't see that was attacked twice, but all right. Worse things have happened to me. Okay, let's go here. Ooh, open this up. This could be bad for white. Yeah, that queen is lacking squares. I can take F2 with check next. Does he have to go to D1? Queen D1? That looks awful. And I have so many good options here. Okay, we'll just take this. Should be just killer. Oh, man. Yeah, take. Okay. Yeah, I just ran into all sorts of issues there. So I will take that. He wants a rematch, but again, I'm trying to get a good mix of opponents, so I'm just going to get back in the 1-minute pool. I think this plan of putting the knight on e4 and playing f5 is nice. Okay, same opponent. Sometimes that may happen, which is fine. But I'm just going to try to get different opponents. Okay, let's go d5. He's going to close it up, I bet. No, he takes. Okay, was not expecting that. So now this looks like kind of a good version of a Benoni for me. I mean, not terrible for black or anything, but I feel like I'm probably a bit better here. Will it matter, though? Okay, I'm on h7. Let's go here. Let's go queen f4, trying to build the pressure. We'll play knight e5, most likely. Can I take here? No, let's back this off. Okay. Feel like I should be able to do something here, but I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's just trade that guy. That is a nice move if it works. I think it does. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah, he's pulling some moves off that I did not anticipate. Good moves. All right. Got to try to make do here somehow. Knight a3 is possible. I guess I'll try to get to the back rank. He's very well centralized, though. Yeah, that pawn is rumbling. Let's take. I'm going to need some help here. This is not looking good. Oh, that's a hang of the queen. Okay. Yeah, that one was trending in my opponent's favor for a while. So I think b5 was well timed by him, and he found a really nice tactic with knight takes c4. So point there. If I capture queen f1, or queen b1 check rather, and I can't escape to h2, my bishop is covering the left square. If I block bishop f1, queen takes f1 as mate. I mean, I can block uselessly on e1 or c1, of course, but those aren't going to work. Yeah. It's kind of silly to analyze a bullet game, but just trying to mentally think back on where I could have played this better. My pressure against d6 never materialized. Yeah, knight takes d6 never really works. Knight takes d6, take here. Or even take on d3 is actually possible. So, made it a little easy on black. Maybe I should have taken with the c-pawn in hindsight. Yeah, this should be a good version of Benoni. Black's bishop is fianchettoed already, which is actually not a great thing against these pawns, and black has not fianchettoed the dark square bishop, which is usually desirable. So, yeah, no serious analysis of bullet games, but every once in a while, I do go back and look at them and just think to myself, where could I have made it easier in the actual game in a practical sense? Okay, MMG chess. Let's play d4. Should I play the ultimate buzzkill variation in the kid? He doesn't even let me. Okay, let's go here. Ooh, another b6 sort of idea. Let's do this. I'll play a5 if I get the chance. Why not? Okay, take. Let's take again. Try to make some strides on the queen side. Continue infiltrating. This pawn's already kind of annoying to defend. We'll probably play f4. Let's just take this guy. Why not? Okay, granted he's attacking me, but I'm getting some nice play against his queenside. c5 coming. I'll play knight c6 first, though. Let's bring this in. Rook a7 in mind. Let's still play rook f7, and I should be breaking through. If he takes, I have knight takes e5. Yeah, fork. I think he thought I was going to take with the bishop on c5. All right. Yeah, that often happens in the King's Indian. If black misses their moment to get counterplay, white can just run them over on the queen side. So I think when he plays b6 and kind of gives me a hook to continue pressing over there, he probably already has to think about locking it up. Like, I think in this position after a4, probably the correct response is a5. Keep that baby totally closed. Otherwise, it's too easy for white. Arguably, I should have started with b4, but, you know, these decisions are happening in a split second. Okay, Itsuki again. I like this system a lot against this opening. I mean, it's really, really easy to play. Let's go bishop d6. I even put the pawn on e5. It seems like he's okay with giving me the center. So, okay, take. And I probably should have taken on h3 right away. Whoa, okay. He's going to give me this center pawn. I'll take it. I'm going to castle queenside. Did not see that. Tempted to sack my queen. Okay, take. Let's not. I thought about it for too long. No sacrifice today. Yeah, if you hesitate on a decision like that, you probably shouldn't go for it. Bishop c5. Let's go here. If he moves the knight, I have take and then take b2, probably. This knight's hit multiple times. Take, okay. Guess I'll go there. Still threatening this. If he moves the knight now, I can take here. It looks bad for him. Bishop takes c6, maybe? Seems desperate, but he might try it. Probably should. Yep, he's going to try it. Okay, let's take. Oh, he has bishop takes e5 after this. Man. Okay, well, let's take d1 check. I'm going to take that. Oh, he takes that way. Okay, well, let's save this. Now I got to try to coordinate with limited time here. Knight e4 probably next. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to play this next, just pre-move it. And basically try to attack his king. Looking for checks. Oh, he wandered into a mating net. Look at that. That's a beautiful mating net. The king on e4 assisting the checkmate. Gotta love that. He resigned before I could play that, but king g2, rook c to g1. That's a cool mate. Yeah, so it's super important in bullet time scrambles that you try to coordinate your pieces as much as possible, overprotect. So as soon as I saw that I was losing my queen, my mind instantly went to, how can I stabilize? I have all these pieces, and yes, white's queen is annoying and roving and attacking targets, but I have all these pieces, how can I stabilize? And then I found this construction with the rooks defending each other on the back rank, or on the first rank, rather, and defending the knight as well. And yes, he can chase me around a lot, but he, at some point, has to consider the fact that I'm going to check him. And it just happened to work out that I was controlling that square. That was a fun game. You can see how important the initiative is in Bullet 2. When he played bishop takes c6, I think that's absolutely the right decision. I mean, objectively, it's probably the strongest move too. Okay, Itsuki again. Okay, he's doing this setup. Yeah, you got to be really... I'm going to try a different approach against this setup. You got to be very careful against these guys because they know these positions very, very well. And you have to consider how you're going to break their structure. So I am playing like this, and if knight e4, knight takes here, attacking the queen, attacking the knight, this should just be good for me. Probably winning material. I chose this way of playing because it creates a little more pawn action. You get a little more pop when you're playing against their structure. Yeah, again, he's going nuts here, but I don't think this should work. Okay, I allowed this, but I have rook c1, I guess. Or b3 even. Let's play b3. You can take d4, I suppose, but... Ooh, didn't see that one. I guess I can take here. Not great technique, but okay, knight f5, and now I'm threatening this. And then I'm also threatening his queen. Is his queen trapped? Almost. He has this square, but... Okay, this should be winning. Check, pick up the knight, or play for mate. Yeah. All right. So 6 for 7. Yeah, I was going to say at the outset that these bullet videos are my least instructive videos on my channel, but even here, naturally, I'm trying to work in some instructional value. Just he played this very early c6, queen c7, the last game that we played when I had the white pieces. And if you put the knight on f3 but the pawn on f2, you can still definitely hope for an advantage against this. But I've noticed that players who opt for this setup, this flexible pawn setup, they have a harder time when you get 3 pawns abreast here, attacking e5, 2 points of contact, or rather, not 2 points of contact, but 2 attackers on this 1 point of contact, and possible pawn storm with the h and the g pawns. I think it just creates a few more issues for them. So it's a worthy setup for you to consider against this from black. Yeah, and I think he just missed a few things tactically because after d5, take, e5 is a very good response, I think. If I were to take d5, he's probably going to have some compensation. Even then, it still looks pretty good for white, but okay. Capital again. Let's throw in bishop g4, just see how he reacts. Okay, he's going to do that. Play c6. I'm gonna fianchetto this dark square bishop this time. Play it a little bit differently. Let's see if he locks it up over there. c5, that sort of thing. He's gonna open the position a bit. Fair enough. I'm expecting g3. g3, I might play queen f5. Blundered this. Okay, I do get to take here, so not all is lost. Can I play knight g4? Nah, let's hold that in reserve. I'm not gonna chance that yet. All right, keep it complicated now. Play for compensation. It's annoying. Ooh, okay, he drops this. It's helpful. Wow, he's going to just barrel forward in the center here. Let's play this move. Take. Okay, I'm up a pawn now. Very nice. Always helpful. Extra pawn. Let's go to the back rank. Let's take that. Definitely need to play faster, though. Oh, man. That was a terrible pre-move on my part. There's no reason to go to 6th rank there. Oh! I wanted to take on f2. Totally mistake. Put the rook down somewhere where I didn't mean to put it. Oh, man. Yeah, that was bad. I saw this tactic when he played king g2. I had rook takes f2. Right here. Pick the rook up. I do that sometimes. That's another weakness in my bullet game. You see a lot of bullet players, especially streamers, they know to drag the piece away to a square. I've never done that. That's not something that really enters my thought process in time scrambles. So hence, I'm pretty sure I was like trying to pick the rook up to do something and then try to put it back, and I put it down there, which definitely doesn't help. And then I think he realized rook takes f2 was a threat, and he played a good move here. So yeah, purpose of rook takes f2, deflection. King takes, you can queen. And if he goes to h1, I can play this, and then rook f1 is coming. Okay, that one hurts. Let's get back in there. MMG again. We gonna see a Scandi? Maybe? Okay, a lot of these flank openings. People play more system type openings in Bullet for sure. Just easier to make moves, so some people opt for that. I'm gonna play this move. It's not really sound, I think, but it's interesting. Let's play e3. Just create some weaknesses. Ooh, he lets me take. Lets me capture. Okay, let's castle this way. I'm liking my dark square play here. Should not have allowed this knight to f5, but... Okay, let's see what we can do here. He should probably take the bishop, yeah. Let's back this off. Now, I gotta be very careful on the dark squares. I'm gonna offer a trade now just because I am gonna be attacking these points. Okay, take. Stop knight d6. I feel like I should be able to win something somehow. Maybe not. Take a knight g3? I don't know. Alright, let's maneuver. I'm way behind on the clock here. Need something to break this up. I don't like the way that this position is turning out for me. Alright, I'm going to play this because I'm way down on the clock and I need to go fast here. Okay, rook takes h3 if I get the chance. Defend. Okay, I have g5 coming. It's not simple for him. And he can check. Win my rook. No. Bishop g5. Ooh. Oh, I'm just so slow. Not even playing the moves I want to play. Yeah, this is going to be too tough. I'm going to try the desperation. the desperate go attack his rook idea. Yeah, so I was way too slow on that one. That was a lot of moves, though. My opponent was just playing much, much faster than me. 64 moves, he had 11 seconds left. So, okay. I got to combat those players by maybe challenging them a bit more with their systems. So, going after them. I took on g3 there, but didn't get the kind of play I wanted. I shouldn't have allowed knight f5. That was a pretty big miss on my part. I think knight f5 gives white a lot of counterplay. Hitting the bishop on g3. Yeah, I have to give the dark square bishop. There's no safe square to retreat it to. So I should have played like a prophylactic move here. g6 or maybe bishop g6. It's fine. I think white's doing okay, even though white doesn't have a g-pawn. Their king looks relatively safe. Okay, so 6 out of 9. Last game coming up. Just playing an even 10 games. Yeah, I feel like you could say this. A chaotic game where both players had many chances to win. I feel like you could say that about virtually any bullet game. Okay, who wants to be the last opponent? That situation when I had the rook on h5 was actually kind of interesting. As long as no one's clicking on my challenge, I'll go back and look at that. Yeah, so I was trying to chase his rook down. Maybe this is a draw. He could play bishop g5, though. Play this ending. Probably just didn't have time to consider it. This might be... I don't know what the evaluation of this is. White's probably better. Especially if he can go attack these pawns with his bishop, but my king's threatening to run to the center, and I have the H and G pawns. Probably he should bring his king up first. You know, something like this, but I'm worried he might come back here and start attacking stuff. Have to start trying to trade, or maybe white plays A4, stops B5. That looks pretty good. White's probably winning this. These pawns are too slow. Okay. Nobody wants to play me. Okay. I was about to send a rematch to that last opponent. Itski again. All right, let's see if I can play H5, H4. Kind of an extreme measure to disrupt their play, but give this some unique flavor, huh? Okay, let's do this. No worries. I'm going to play B6, bishop B7, I think. Let's play F6. Just nice and solid. Okay. Try to get this knight into some squares. D3 seems kind of weak. Can go after that. Let's go here. E4. Yeah, E4, D3's all kind of fragile for him. Let's do this. Can check and play queen G2. Ooh, okay. Knight E3 I'm looking for. This is a nice move. Oh, no. Okay, there's a double capture possible here. His rook is hanging. I think it is a nice move, but I didn't see that my rook on D8 would be hanging. Okay, let's check here. Let's check again. Let's play C6. He's going to attack me with his queen, I have a feeling. Okay, take. Knight check maybe coming up. Ooh, blundered into the fork. Yes. Gotta love the blunder into the fork. Okay, here's that. All right. So, fun session, 7 out of 10. I lost rating points, but that's going to happen. I do have a pretty high bullet rating right now. I don't think I'm going to set myself any rating goals. I think I'm just going to play these sessions as I am with my Using the Clock as a Weapon series. You know, recording the results, probably capping it at 10 games. That seems to be a nice video length. We got in under a half hour. Let me know if you guys have any feedback on that, as always. And also just like the quick review afterwards. But just trying to highlight things that I, as a bullet player, think about a lot. Hopefully you pick up some tricks and tips here and there, like the cutting off of the king, if you know your opponent's like trying to march up with their king to escape rook checks on subsequent ranks or files. Because you can do the same thing on files too. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you're having a great start to your week. It is Monday as I'm recording this. And I will be back again soon with another video. Bye, guys.